Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Crispy Bacon here. Today is October 26th. It is, I believe, day 16. Shredzilla. It's about 10:30 in the morning off the planet Purple. And today is going to be one of these days where we're going to do an odd muscle day. So I'm going to kind of hit some muscles that I've neglected this week, which would be calves. And I didn't really neglect forearms per se, but I'm just gonna hit them today. It's one of those kind of, how do you say, overlooked muscle groups. So calves, forearms. I'm gonna do a pretty good ab workout, and I'm gonna do a cardio, like a 45-minute uphill cardio. Now they're just a walk, you know, really. Maybe I'll jog a little bit. I haven't done any cardio in a couple weeks. I've gotten it in a little bit at boxing, Muay Thai, holding pads, doing some jump rope, but I haven't really been pushing it for me in those moments. But I've been sweating and stuff. Went to a company Halloween trunk or treat yesterday, and they had a ton of food, so I filled my belly with all the food they had. And yeah, I got to burn off a little bit of calories this morning just because of that. But I don't really have any real muscles ready to hit hard. So that being said, before we head off to the gym and talk a little bit more, I need to get myself straight. And I feel like I've lived this moment, deja vu, I swear. Get prepared with some Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct Together. You smell like all 4 seasons in a day. Wow. Abercrombie and Finch. This is you got a special formula there. Make sure you purchase your Abercrombie and Finch First Instinct Together. You can find the product listed below. Anyways, let's get back to the workout. to the drive. Now that I smell like all 4 seasons. Make sure I don't hit this guy while I get this tripod. I'm having a bit of issues with tripods. And he wants to step all the way out into the road as I'm coming. Oh, fuck. Dick. Let's see if that works. Yeah, also, if you need to buy yourself a new hat, get yourself a lids fitted New York Mets hat. Again, I love New York Mets. I'm from New York. This orange goes well with my orange undertone shirt underneath here. Got that blue and orange. Can't go wrong with yourself a New York Mets hat and some Abercrombie and Finch cologne. And we'll talk about the Yeti Cup later. Yeah, so no rest days. And today I really don't have a really muscle group ready. So it's like, don't use it as an excuse to take the day off. Get after it. And just do something, you know? I'm gonna try and do something I learned from Andrei Smaev. He's a Russian fucking nuclear monster. Looks like he was raised in Chernobyl. But anyways, he does some wrist training. Like, train your wrist. I'm gonna do some forearms, wrist, abs, and calves. Some weird things. Maybe some neck, even. You know, maybe I'll do something like that. I don't know. I'd have to figure some shit out how to do it. But so that being said, yeah, charge up your phone, charge up your headphones. I don't have any headphones. I understand now why I made a joke about it while people wearing these big headphones the other day, and you look like you're on the struggle funny bus. But my phone, I buy this new phone and I can't plug in fucking old school headphones to this shit. Now I have to get fucking Bluetooth headphones. That's some bullshit, huh? I don't like the Bluetooth headphones. I don't like the little ones, especially because you lose them. They feel a little bit uncomfortable. So like the big ones are more comfortable. I get it. I get why people wear them. I just, you know, for me, like now I'm at a point where I feel like music distracts me at the gym. If I want to be in the zone, like all by myself and kind of get angry, sure, like all day. For you guys out there, I'm sure you all listen to music at the gym. Yeah, by all means. But when I'm doing this filming, and like, you know, takes a little bit of thought. Like, and I don't want to just pretend like I'm going through the motions. You know what I'm saying? What it means when it comes down to the workout itself. I don't want to just, like, I'm not just trying to be some, you know, soft pussy ass motherfucker that's just like showing you a little bit and then that's it. But I'm trying to show you guys as much as I can. I'll film every set from now on. You know, I don't need to shorten it as long as I don't piss anybody off, it seems like. So, you know, I try to put some thought into it. I try to just change the angles a little bit so it kind of just looks different on your end. And then, you know, I'm on TikTok now. I just started TikTok like 3 days ago. Follow me, Crispy Bacon 111. It's only 3 1s instead of 4. On Instagram, it's 4 1s, Crispy Bacon 1111. And I think YouTube is Crispy Bacon 1111. So follow me there. I do a short version of these videos. If you're tuning in for these videos, I always shorten them down to a 90-second Instagram video to a 60-second YouTube short. Then if I do a close off, pose off, I'll shorten that to a 60-second short. And then I'm putting those 2 60-second shorts on YouTube and also on TikTok. So I'm doing like 4 to 5 uploads per day minimum now. If not, what is that? 1 long form, 2 YouTube, maybe 5, what is it, 5 or 7? I don't even know, but it's a bunch and it keeps me busy and I don't even have time to listen to music. In fact, when I'm making these other videos, these short form videos, I tend to choose music. And I tend to like search the library back in my head of old songs I like, or, you know, whatever. Sometimes I just get inspiration by the moment. Maybe I'm watching Rambo and I'm fucking, oh, that's a cool song. I was watching Mortal Kombat the other day. I was like, let me try Mortal Kombat. But then I'm like, it just didn't work. I just had another idea. I'm like, oh, let me look at the Kickboxer. Anyway, so like I try to find inspiration in the moment, in the day. I'm pumping shit out so fast now that like, I don't have time to get too creative in the process at the moment and just make it super flashy or act out and be foolish. I tend to just do what I do out of love and passion and just kind of hopes I'm striking a chord with somebody out there in the world, you know. Sam Sulik struck a chord with me, you know. I don't know why I started following him early on, but I did. And, you know, look at his growth. Look where he's at. I mean, I don't watch his videos religiously or anything like that, but I do like what he's done. I like the Trend Twins. I like, who's another one? Michael Hearn. I like Diamond Jim. I like fucking Nick Walker. I like, I don't know, that's kind of a bunch of the people I've been following lately. Really, I haven't really dove too much. Andre Smayev, another one. He's another beast that you gotta, I really highly suggest you guys fucking look up Andre Smayev. And yeah, you'll be amazed at this monster. But anyways, we're about to be at the red light. I've probably been talking for like fucking 8 minutes now at least. So let's get to the gyms, get to war. Get your coffee, get your pre-workout, get your shoes on, lace them up, charge your phone. Let's get busy. Alright guys, so finishing up this cardio. I'm about 22 minutes in. Doing about 2.8, 2.9 miles per hour speed. Making 11% incline. But I can't forget to mention my Yeti cup. This Yeti cup blends in with all your clothes. I could literally take this in my hands for 45 minutes and never lose comfort. I mean, check it out. Don't I look so ergonomic? Don't I look like I belong with my Yeti cup? Make sure you check the products below and get you a Yeti cup. Never leave home without your Yeti cup. Durable, flexible, great protection. It's amazing. Get you a Yeti cup. 2/4. Probably about 20 to 30 reps. Some I'll hold at the top, some I'll just go quick. But probably do all together like 4 to 6 sets. Increase the weight as we go on. Alright, not too long of a break. We got 10 more each side. Alright, do less reps. I got decently strong calves. That's the one leg muscle that I do have. That's it. I mean, I can go heavy, but we'll get there. We're just gonna go up 10 pounds each time until it hurts to stand. Alright, so I'm gonna just try to talk over the song. We're kind of close to the speaker, so any noise muffling the sound is better than that fucking thing. Anyways, we're up to 2/4 now. We'll see what we got. And yeah. Heavy. I don't think I'm going any heavier than that. Honestly, it feels like it's too heavy where I'm not gonna burn. I'm just getting tired. So I think I might drop the weight and then focus on better controlled repetitions. Because I feel like this is just sloppy lifting. Like sometimes you see a lot of people throwing up a lot of weight. Like the guy who was here before me, he had 2 plates and 2/4. Plate, quarter. There's no way that guy was fucking doing calves. You know, I want you to look at the person who's lifting that way. And then if they don't look like a nuclear disaster of muscle, then yeah, you might want to think about changing your weight. But for me, like I don't need to increase the weight just for the sake of the video all the time. Like at the same time, I want to grow and get better and not waste my repetitions and waste my time here. So we're back down to 10s, and we're just gonna, I think, have a better set. That's more the feeling I want. I want to feel a burn. I don't want to feel like my knees are getting too much weight on them and I can't properly lift the weight. So the other day I was talking about somebody swole. I think it was Joey Swole. Shout out to Joey Swole. I think that's his name. I'm trying to clean up my camera act here and clean up my tripod use. I'm almost just popping up my tripod without the phone, almost like a flag right away. It's like, okay, look, there's the tripod. If there's no camera or phone on it, there's gonna really look like it's a flag when there's a camera. I literally have a red case, so it looks like a red flag from my angle right now with the way the phone is. So I'm literally waving around a red fucking flag here at Planet Purple. So throw me a bone here and fucking hit the subscribe button, will ya? These cushions aren't the greatest. I think they could use do with a better cushion, especially if you want to go heavy. I don't know what it is about them. They're just too soft. I feel it like digging into my thigh. You know, by the end of these 5-6 sets, I'm already at like close to 150 reps. You know, I feel like that's what you need to get your calves, because you use your calves so much, walking, running, jump rope, whatever. You gotta push those calves. Give them the right push. You know? One trick you can do is hold it at the top and count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then when it gets too hard, just burn out. Hopefully I'll feel that tomorrow. Alright, I don't know how much I can comfortably get in the shot here. The corner I wanted to go into, some jabonis using it, so I can't. Anyways, we're going to do some finger curls here. I'm going to try to go on an angle there. You probably might end up just seeing my leg. I got it steady at 55 pounds. And kind of just rep them out. I'm not really even going to keep count. Just go until I can't hold the bar. A couple sets of that. See how I feel. I really like this movement. I've kind of grown addicted to trying to do these. I like the curling. I like that forearm burn I get. So it feels really nice personally. good. It's like you're doing a finger curl, but then you also can do a slight little bit of a wrist curl also. And then I did about 40 reps and I felt amazing. Like it just feels so good. Try it out. You'll love it. Not much break, just going right back into it. Might be the last set because they're already burning like fucking hell. Alright, so I've been playing with this for a little while, trying to figure it out. No dig. I think you want to kind of go with 2 fingers and use most. I'm finding if I'm using my whole wrist, my whole hand, that I'm not. It seems a little too easy. So almost like half your hand, almost like that motion. I'm going with the 30. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure this shit out. I feel like maybe by letting it kind of get to the edge, puts a little bit of added pressure, a little added resistance to kind of push it up, and then if it falls, you just let go. I don't know. I'm gonna play with that. I'm gonna start to look up wrist exercises. I've noticed I have a very weak forearm in general. Like at least the top of my forearm. But even 10 pounder here is fucking hard. deal. Alright guys, I'm gonna go through a couple of my ab movements that tend to work pretty well. One of them is a very high difficulty level, where if you can do 20 to 50, it's pretty tough. 100, you're Muhammad Ali. That's why they're called Muhammad Ali's actually. And then a couple other easier ones. But I'm going to start off with the hard one. So the Muhammad Ali is 4 bicycles and then a crunch. And that's one movement. So I'm going to try to do 50 reps. And I'm going to go old school and do 6 different movements, 50 reps, abs to close out today. Let's get to work. I'm probably going to get copyrighted for this video as part of it. So I might have to split it here. And then maybe it'd be a different track. I don't know. Maybe not. Story is Muhammad Ali used to be able to do those 100 in a clip without stopping. Muhammad Ali's. Here's another one that's kind of overlooked a lot. It's legless, but it's just short ones, short, quick ones. Boom, 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 boom. Not all the way up, not to the ceiling, just short, 50 quick repetitions. And I would try to get in the habit of not putting your fucking hands underneath. That means you're weak. This one's a good one to hit the top of your abs. We used to call them U's. I mean, you don't really have to call them that, but I like to actually put my hands in like a U formation. This was the logo we used to, that my partner came up with when we were at United Thai Boxing, and they fucking copied it. So when you see United Thai Boxing doing this in Durham, that's from my boy Saul. He created that shit back before fucking do your homework. Anyway, so we're just gonna lay straight, and we're gonna come up on a straight leg sit up just on the top half, reaching for the ceiling. Nice and easy, but it fucking burns. I lost count. I think that's like 30 or 40. Nice and easy. Hits the nice top part. Barely any break. Nice easy one. Ins and outs. If you're good, get off your hands. Like what I mean by that, you can lean back like this. But when you get strong, you know. Alright, this one, really nothing new. Big in the military, I believe. I'm not a military guy, so I don't know, but maybe somebody is. But big fucking flutter kicks. So you could do 2. 2 is 1 count, 4 is 1 count. In this case, let's do a 4. Not just for video purpose. Fuck it, just 2 is 1 count, get it done. And this is a move most people, like if in MMA gyms and shit, you get called on to pick an ab movement. Hey, pick 25, something to do, right? Everybody usually picks this, and I fucking hate it. The Russian twist, I don't know what about it. I just hate it. But if you are gonna do it, try to do it the right way. And I'll try to do my best. my back. Alright, I just want to thank you if you made it this far in the video. I appreciate it. I hope you guys get a good laugh at my selfish product placements. I'm going to continue to do it because hopefully I can make $1. Maybe that's the dream one day. Maybe start affiliate marketing on YouTube, eventually get into TikTok, maybe Instagram someday. But yeah, I mean, can't be a training session without the clothes off, pose off, and I'm only doing it because of the abs today. You know, forearms and calves and a little bit of walking really don't make sense, but see if I can get 30 seconds in here. Pretty heavy from yesterday. Ate a lot, so